Hey y'all, what's going on? How's everyone doing today? I'm hoping it's going good. Now, I was supposed to do ladies' night last night and I didn't. I kind of slept right through it. Today, we are going to be talking about, or I'm going to be talking about, or you can be talking about, or whatever. The other day I had mentioned that I wanted to try and do like news type of thing. Hi, puppy dog. Hey, Tina. Hey, Chantel. How you doing, baby? Hi, Deanna. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Pat. How's everyone doing? All right, let me share this real quick. I'm only sharing it over to like my own Facebook because it's more like let's see. I'm only sharing it over to like my own Facebook because it's more like sorry guys. I wanted to make sure to get to one place. I don't know. I can't find it. Anyway, I gotta put my glasses on because I can't see y'all. It's this much in front of my face, right? All right, well, I shared it to my page. That's all I'm doing. Hi, Bean. Hi, Tammy. How y'all doing? Let's go back just a little bit more. All right, so I was supposed to do ladies' night last night. I did not. I am sorry because I was just sleeping. I'm tired. You know, I did the live the other day and then I went over for a birthday party and that was it. That's just sent my day. Hey, Sandra, how you doing, baby? So, I'm still kind of like recovering from Saturday. So stupid. I hate recovering. I hate being in the recovery mode. Okay, so my name is Lisa Ann. I didn't even say this to start. I work with cannabis because I'm sick. I've had a grapefruit-sized brain tumor, fibro, bad heart, lupus, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, today we're just talking news. Okay, I'm going to smoke, obviously, because we got to smoke. We got to smoke. If we're going to talk anything, we need to smoke. Like fucking... We need to smoke. So what I'm hoping is, yeah, I love you, Zena. How you doing? I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. Hey, Robin. And, you know, yesterday I got into my bed and, oh, hi, Angie. Hello. So I got a fucking fly. The two big flies, like, died, and now I got two little ones that are, like, gonna grow up. I always have two. Anyways, I'm, like, bouncing all over the place, but that's the way I am when I'm, like, So, I have to go back to Delaware to get weed because I need to. This whole not growing crap is driving me crazy. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, come on. Oh, that's so pretty. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Russell, how are you doing? Okay, so one of the things on my list to talk about today was the hurricanes. How awful to be part of hurricanes. Hi, Ange, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome to my life. We're just smoking and talking about the news today, okay? I have some cookies on the side. Hey, Cheryl, what's going on, Bobby? All right, we're going to get some dab. And I'm going to throw it in my pen. And then we'll get along and go and have some conversation. All right, we're in there. I have to go back to Delaware and get weed. Like, I'm not, I don't know. You know what? Someone said, did you find connections up here yet? And I just like, I'm just going to get my stuff there. I'm not going to bother meeting anybody, but I almost feel like I need to meet somebody. All right, so I got my yummy, isn't there? My banana bread was yummy. Oh, that's right, I have banana bread. You know, it always tickles me. Like, no matter how many times I've heard about husbands, I just got finished saying to someone, something about my girls who come and see me. They're like, my lease is on, and they tell their husband, and they go, my lease is on. Back off. So every time someone says something about a man or someone in their house or whatever, it's freaking hilarious. The banana bread was good. Let me explain to you that the peanut butter was a little, it was better once it cooled off. It was like I could taste it much better then. All right, let's do cheers. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That is so good. Like, this weed, all right, so I have these, right? But look what I did to some of them. Like, they just, and you know that's like a lot of dabs in there. That's what happens with my containers. Like, they get like this. I really should just dump it in some alcohol, not like alcohol, like drinking alcohol. Okay, so how who is you're hanging in there. Okay, so hanging in there. I feel horrible for the fact that there's a hurricane going through an area that doesn't need to have any more fucking problems. It's always puff time. That's right. Someone asked me the other day, they said, my plant is dying over there. I think my plant's had it. Shit. Shoot, what was I saying? It's always time to puff. Okay, so it was at this birthday the other day, and person asked me, how often do I dab? And I like looked at this person. I thought it exudes that I smoke all the time. Obviously not. So I said, well, all day long. She's like, you dab all day long. All day long. It's my freaking medicine. You learn how to deal with your medicine. Well, this person also decided to challenge me to a cook-off, which I am going to put in the events that we're doing a cook-off. It's on the 10th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna fuck her up. I told her, I said, listen, I'll let you look up shit on the internet. Not, listen, I hope anyone who, there, Danielle it's her sister. I welcome, like, I want to try other people's treats, so I welcome the challenge. Plus that she's a kid, like, I don't even fucking know, how old is she, Danielle? She's like freaking well, the little dab she is the little tiny dab she does, and that's you know what, I wish I could do that little dab and that be done. So she's 25. So this kid, 25, is challenging me of nearly 50. I said, all right. So we're gonna do it online. Like we're gonna do it online. And I don't know exactly how we're gonna manage it. What I think, like I may have her call in on my side and have her in my live. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't know if we're gonna go from here to there, from here to there, more like learn from. Oh, she wants to learn from. So, okay, here she is. Her name is Catherine Emma. So we're going to be doing our little challenge. So that's the first thing we got going on. And so that's going to be very, very interesting. She actually said a lot of, I know you're sitting there, but she said a lot of things that is very normal, but then she said a couple of other things that I was like, I don't fucking know how to do that. I don't even know what it is. Like, I go into the store and I look at candy and I'm like, I don't fucking know what this is. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know how to replicate this. Someone said to put it in to make edibles with fruit roll-ups. I don't fucking know. Like, stop. Oh, Russell, if I could make you a taste tester, I would. Hi, Dana. What's going on, baby? So, all right. Let's see where I want to start on my fucking news. Okay, so that's news. We're going to do a challenge. We're going to have a challenge. We're going to do it on the 10th at 3 o'clock. Rules, regulations. I don't know. There's no rules. Best man win? Guess. And you know what? It's going to come down to, hey, you know what? I have to talk. Hey, I need to talk to you, airheads. That's right. Hey, Faith, we need to talk about, because I make all of my stuff from scratch, but you get your butter or something from someone. That's cheating. We'll have to talk about that. I thought about that at some point. All right, so let's talk news, because this is one of the things. Okay, this is how I start my day. All right, so I get up and I look at what's going on with, like, what my little news thing is telling me at the first of the day. And, you know, I watch like a bunch of news things. And I've been watching news from the time, and I haven't watched TV for 10 years. I've been watching news from the time that we started with this thing, and I haven't in 20 years, which is just crazy. So the fact that I have, like, had nothing to do but to watch this shit means that I know exactly what was said back in the day. And you know, the scary thing is I'm watching exactly what happened with New York go on, like, everywhere else. And now it's coming back, because Jersey New York was something I don't remember recently, but Jersey has 24. I want you guys to think about this for a second. 24 lifeguards have corona. Okay. 20 basketball people and coaches COVID. All right, all COVID. Now I want you to think about that, okay? Because that's 50 people. All right, I want you to think about that, okay? That 50 people can touch one person. So that's another 50 people. You know that one person is going to touch someone else. That's another 50 people. Like from the original to the next is unbelievable. And the fact that everyone, I'm taking my glasses off because I really almost can't. Hi, Faith. Why I said learn from. Oh, she wants to learn from. Okay, we'll do that. Linda, hi, girl. All right, go back to work. See ya. I'm just talking this anyways. All right, so what was I saying? Corona. All right, so I know it's like getting boring. It's getting boring. Well, fucking, let's, the corona, we all want to go out and we want to make a mess and everybody throwing a fit and the whole fucking nine. I can't tell you how upset this makes me. Because I'm wondering when I'm left over after we get a handle of COVID, when I'm here, who am I going to be left with? Okay? Because there's a part of me that feels like, all the weather that's coming in, that like God is saying, you didn't fucking hear me about, you're not going in the house. So now we're going to roll over you with a fucking hurricane, a few hurricanes, and you're going to have no choice but to stay put. But now it's stay put in a certain direct, there's just so much going on. Did y'all see about the salmonella? All of these things on top of corona makes corona all that more worse. All right. Hey, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, I want to speak my piece about this corona thing. They haven't gotten to yet. Now, they keep on saying that they're going to have a vaccine. Maybe this year, maybe the end of next year, maybe in the middle of next year, maybe. The trials, they don't even know. They don't even know yet. Now, my biggest thing is everybody's kind of it's, don't worry about the children, they can get over it, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is that this is not just like the flu or a cough. Well, right, like a flu or a cough. You don't have that flu forever. You're going to have COVID forever. COVID is like AIDS. And I wish anyone who has any, if you can be coherent with something, go and read the science on it. Forget about all what people are saying. Take yourself away from that, because this is what I do. And go into the deep science of it, and you'll see what the fuck is actually going on. Okay? This is not what you think it is. There's a group called long haulers. And they are the people who are not recovering. Okay? So this, I want to explain to you that AIDS and COVID-19 come from the same strand, the same type of output, except the host, okay, the main host, the human host, okay, when it's passed on to the human host, that their genetic being inside DNA has to change, has to mutate in order to, and then it mutates, decides what it's going to mutate into, which means how it's going to be transmitted from person to person, okay? Now, AIDS was mutated in a way that it's not passed through spit. You really have its bodily fluids. And I know this is spit, but you'd have to like drink tons and tons of spit. Like it's more like blood. Okay, we're talking now. We're not talking sweat. But in this situation, we are talking that this mutation made it so that you can just get it from coughing on people. And what's horrible about that is that people have been using that to their advantage. That makes me sick. Like people like coughing on each other. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I want you to understand, I don't know, if I can make one person understand, then I am so sorry. Right, with full body cancer. Now, I really got hopes that she survives. But, you know, this is, you're not gonna fucking, this is gonna be there, okay? I get so aggravated, but okay, let me go back to it. So we have the same, and you have the two, we're stuck here, right? Now, so you have this, and they come from the same thing. Now, all these people, all these children, all these asymptomatic people, those are the people who are like, have HIV, where they don't really have AIDS yet, they're not really sick, it's there, but it's not affecting you. Does that resonate with anyone? I hope it resonates and makes you understand. Like, think about it, like, if take the COVID out and listen to what everybody's saying on the news and how the things are going, because you can kind of pick it up on the news. If you think it's AIDS and you just listen to it as though it's AIDS, you're gonna go, oh shit, that sounds just like AIDS. And then you have the people who have their secondary conditions, okay, and those people are getting very sick and dying. Okay, so you have the people who don't have secondary conditions, and you have the people who do have secondary conditions. And then you have your, like, amazing middle part where they just have the perseverance or whatever it is to get the fuck over it. So, there's nothing we can do right now other than stay as safe as possible, okay? I'm not saying that you need to be socially distant. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not even, you know, if you don't want to wear a mask, then you're okay with being sick and dying at home. Like, that's how I feel about that. You don't want to wear it because you think it's some political blah, 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 blah. That's just fine. Die at home. Don't take up one of the beds. Okay, and now, oh, okay, let's get on. This is the Corona news. This is the Corona news. I'm ready, okay? Now we're ready to go. You guys ready to hear me? Because I'm ready fucking to go. All right, I have personally watched the mayors and the president live, okay? Live. Okay, so I'm hearing what they say from Word. And now there's two different lives, okay? You've got the live, which I don't even know how people are doing this, but it's like the it's rolling live, which is not really live. It's just rolling for 24 hours. That was live, blah, blah, blah. There's a different little thing when it's really live, okay? And when our president gets up on the fucking stand, on the podium, and says that there's no hospitals in need of anything, and then I'm watching on, you know, the presidents be like, we need shit. Okay, I just was on the president's Twitter, because you know that's where he lives, and mind you that, let me explain that I was okay with Trump in the beginning. Okay, just so you know that I was not like, I'm somewhat would have been okay. Okay, the claustrophobia I get. So okay. Let me like explain to you with the mask. I have a problem with the mask too, okay? But you can then just do other things. You order your food, from Walmart. Let them do it. Order everything from Walmart. Order everything from the store. Just hang out. Visit with your friend 6 feet away. Like, if it's that, like, I get that, okay? But, okay, there is no difference about oxygen, and I'll tell you why. Okay, because I had a surgeon, 4 surgeons working on my brain tumor for 12 hours to get that shit out. All right? That means they had to have masks on, and it's double mask, for 12 hours. He could not have saved my life without wearing that mask for 12 hours. Probably more than that. So if my brain surgeon and any surgeon, like, if you're totally, this is another thing. This is where I go to. It's and no with the claustrophobia, I get that. Like, if you don't want to wear, then when you go into surgery, you should say no. Nobody needs to wear gloves. Nobody needs to wear a mask. Nobody needs to do anything. Like that, it doesn't work with me. Okay, if you want to not wear the mask and you're cool with that, I'm totally cool with it too, but don't take up a bed when you're dying in the hospital. Just don't. Absolutely not. And the president today is claiming that, or the president tweeted out something that was like a retweet, and it's about the hospitals going on some downslope, which is, I don't know where that graph came from, because FEMA just lost their mind with the government saying they need stuff for those exact places in the hospitals, and the hospitals have absolutely no more rooms. And this is kind of how things are going. Now, I know it doesn't feel like a whole lot of people have corona, like around you. It may not feel like, because it's very sparse. But the thing is that when you go into your hospital, I think there's like 12 to 15 rooms, okay, for ICU. And you have to only, like in ICU, there's only a nurse, she takes care of 2 patients, period. Okay, period. They don't fucking, that's it, 2. And these hospitals are now like crying for people to come, and they need their supplies. Now, FEMA just said a few days ago that they had supplies to ship to anywhere without any fucking problem for 5 hospitals, blah, 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 blah. Then last night, they're like, we don't have nothing, and we're crying to the government to come and help, which the government should help. Okay? Okay? Hi. Hi, Diana. Chinese have been wearing masks. No. The Chinese wear masks. I see where you're going with that, but not all of them. You're not going by, like, if they're sick, they wear one. If they're a hypochondriac, they wear one. When they're in the nail salon, when they're doing things, they wear one because they don't want to be sick. But you can't go by that, because they're still, like, in a crowd of 100, you still may only have one person. But now, all these other countries are... Here's what bothers me. Let me see if I can find it. What bothers me is... Let's see, where did I find this? I'm going to go into I'm going to find my corona information. Come on. I gotta go to Kohl's because I got a 40% off last night, and I was like at the last fucking minute, and I was waiting for something like that to come in so that I could buy some fucking sheets, because I don't have sheets for a queen size bed, because I have a king at my house. All right. or at my other house. Ugh. All right, so we're going up in deaths, and that's one of the main things that is going on. That the reason why it hasn't been so amplified about the rise is because the deaths aren't there yet. Now here was my problem. Where am I? See more. Okay. Oh, I'm not getting on it as fast as I want. Hang on. COVID-19 chart. All right. Here's all right. I'm going to show you this. Okay, now this has been seen. This is pretty, you see it on the news just about every day. Let's see if I can put it this way. Nowhere to go. No, don't do this to me. All right. Do you see this? Okay, when we closed out our country, we were here. Okay? We were here. Right there. Is when we decide we're going to fucking close our country, right? This is where we are today. But what I see is that we closed our country at here. You see where we reopened it? It's here. It was above. Look at that. That's when we reopened. That made no fucking sense. Okay? No sense whatsoever. The only reason other countries are doing more well is because, one, they're getting money every fucking month from the government, and they're staying the fuck home. They're putting the masks on. Like, and again, I'm totally fine with you not wearing a mask. Don't go to the hospital and die in the hospital because you chose not to wear a mask. You said you were okay with getting sick. I'm good with that. Totally good with that. Die in your backyard. Let them bury you in your backyard. I don't want you to take up the space of someone who really needs it. You know? Yes. Yes. So, and really, here's the thing, really just wash your hands. Stay socially distant. And you don't even have to stay, like if you go outside, you can sit around a picnic table. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but be careful about what you think. What I'm asking of my people is to look at the science. Fucking forget what people are saying anywhere. Go to the science. Okay? That's my biggest thing. They have already started to get the backup coolers, like outside coolers for the bodies. Like once that starts happening, it's out of control. And what I was saying before is the hospitals only have 12 to 15 ICUs, and when they get filled up, that's only 12 or 15, okay? It is less, but it's strenuous on the doctors and hospitals because they have the PPE with the whole thing. And what scares me is that these places had more than enough time to stock up on shit. More than enough time. They were locked up for 8 fucking weeks and like crying that all of these governors we're locked up and we didn't get here and They all should have, like, they should have, like, in that 2 weeks where they were waiting for it doesn't matter. All those weeks, they should have been buying shit to make sure that their hospitals were stocked the fuck up when everything was fucking going crazy. So, you know, I just, anybody who has to deal with a COVID patient that was reckless, you know, someone you don't have, you're claustrophobic, you're going to be very mindful of what you're doing. You're going to have to not be able to go into certain places. That's just the way it is. You know, when they told us to wear a seatbelt, we were all annoyed, but we all got over it, right? Most of us fucking wears one nowadays, you know? Like, just let it happen. It's all right. It's all right. Just wash your hands. Now, I've been all over, okay? Not all over, okay? But I've been all over enough, okay? I've been walking through my Walmart a couple times. I've been through, not the one here, the other one over there. I've been through my ShopRite. I have gone to the post office. I have gone to the pharmacy, my storage, to my kid's house, to my farmer's house, you know, and to be honest, I don't think I sanitize every single time, but most of the time. See, here we have Angie from Canada, and they just do what they're supposed to do. You do. So I just want everybody to be aware that, look at the strain, go back. You're going to be frightened. You know what? Here's the thing. Just go back and read the science. You know what? I'm going to find it. I'm going to try and post it. Go and read the science on this situation. You will then not leave without a mask. You'll always make sure you have one. Trust me on that. Okay, seriously. Ooh, my nose is itchy. All right, let's do a cheers before we go to the next fucking subject. I saw these girls fucking yelling up a storm at the Senate, you know, the House, wherever the fuck it is, I don't know. I see some women just screaming up there about this shit. Now, you know, I just wish that it made more sense. Like, when you say you have claustrophobia, it makes sense. But when you're screaming like a fucking maniac, it's against our social and it's against our rights. It's our rights. It's our right to die. It's all right. That's how I see it. They should just pass a bill that says, okay, you don't want to wear a mask, you don't get to go to the hospital. If you don't have insurance on top of it, you don't get no medical care. Like, why should money be wasted on you? That's just how I feel. And I'm sorry that I feel that way because, you know, I'm sure somebody's saying something. I'm gonna find it. Oh, listen. Let me just show you. I don't even buy toilet paper, and I don't know how it wound up in my thing, but I wound up with a thing of toilet. I didn't order it. I don't remember ordering it, but I wound up with it. Okay. Here's what's funny about that. I use toilet wipes. So I got I had one roll of toilet paper in here, and you know, I was using it because it was there, like it was convenient. But yo, if you don't use wipes, for me, if I don't use wipes, because I don't shave either right now unless I'm getting laid. Same. It's like, it gets smelly. So wipes is just way better. So, so, yeah, because now, like, I clogged up my toilet bowl because I used the fucking toilet paper and some tissue that I picked up the dog's poop with. And I was like, I don't even know why I'm doing that. Like, I don't normally use just toilet paper. So anyway, all right, let's do a cheers. Cheers. I should still have some in there from before. Let me see if I can grab some more. I really gotta go and get some more. Catherine, are you still on here? There. What's going on? Oh, don't tell me you're dead. Shouldn't be. I thought I had. Alright, cheers, you guys. I gotta clean out the rest of these, because there's a lot of weed in here. I'm just, you know what? I am so, I think I said this online before, that I'm like lazy about going to get weed. So lazy about it. Mainly because I'm used to having it. I don't feel like driving fucking 2 hours to get it. That's my thing right now, is I don't feel like driving for 2 damn hours to get weed. I'm being very silent. Something I'm usually not silent. I keep on saying I just need to get some out. I should ask them up here if they have some just like straight up alcohol, which I'm sure that they do. I'm sure that I probably even have some in my storage. I'm sure I have some in there. That's a nice dab right there. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Get down there. Thank you. I have edibles too, so I can kind of like get away with not going, because I could eat my edibles and I'll kind of be fine. All right. Yes, total concentration. Picking out that weed. All right, cheers, y'all. Again. I always should wait just a little bit longer when I'm going to take that second drag. Let me show you what it looks like your O2, what your O2 looks like when you're going through this. Wait for it to come up. Look at that. Look, my 131, 132. Now, if I switch fingers, which I don't know really why. I'll show you what I mean. It's not going to happen now. Okay. My oxygen starts to go down. Look at that. Down. After I'm like taking in, look. This is from taking a dab. This is my oxygen right here. That's going through my blood. Okay, that's not good. That's good. Whoops! So I try not to take the second drag right over the first, but I want to. And I discovered this because I have heart issues, and it's like I overwork myself. I mean, this is my heart rate right now is 128. And I'm fucking sitting. All I did was cough. Hey, Lourdes, how you doing? Hey, Justin. What's going on, baby? I know it's been a long time. I'm just having discussions. I just finished talking about Corona. I don't know what I'm talking about next. Lisa always has something to say. Lisa always has something to say. All right. Listen. I have survived my online pretty much with like no haters. This would be the time that I'm going to grow some haters. I've tried to stay away from politics and the virus. Like, I'm trying to warn you guys about that because I know, and it's not being said, and the fact that people just think that they can just get it and be over with, that's just stupid. So I want the people to really, like, just look at your signs, fucking. And, let me put my glasses on. Michaela says, hi! I love all those little emojis. It has been a long time, baby. It has. Okay, this is just my cigarette smoke. Okay, so what was I going on to? Okay, so the Corona one got Corona, blah, blah, blah. All right, so this is what I'm going to say about, like, I don't have anything at the moment, but what I want to say something about what our country is going through right now. Between the coronavirus, the protests, the riots. Okay, I'm separating them. Okay, because there's either people who were protesting or there's people who are rioting. You don't have both. Okay, they're not both. They can't cry that they're fucking whatever. Hey Tina, how you doing? What I want you to do, same thing with the corona, just do your homework. Do your homework. Okay, if you love the president, or you want to understand the president, or you want to, whatever it is, you should be listening to his every last thing. I have to say that the first time in all the times that I have been watching him speak live, okay, live. I always watch him live. So it's not like someone can tell me some bullshit later that it was a part of this and it really meant that, because you know how that goes. You need to go back. If you don't, go back. Like, I don't understand how he got into office. And when he says something and he's talking about something, you really just do a fact check. I would appreciate it. Like, that's just thing, because I watch him say one thing live, and then I watch like live other things that he has been quoting, and it's not true. Like all this stuff that's just not true, where it's like complete, there's facts here. Okay, so what I would love for y'all to do, just do your homework. If you love someone and you're gonna vote for someone, you should love them. Okay? You don't just fucking, whatever. If you have to put someone's name in, I get that too. But you should, like, be okay with everything that they do. And so just, and fact check it. Just fact check it. That's all. If you are cool with what this person does, then you're cool with it. If you're cool with this person, then you're cool with it. But you should fact check the both of them. Okay? Either one. It's actually pretty easy to fact check too on presidents. It's not like, what do they call it? Deep south, deep under, deep dog. What the fuck is, what do they call it? Deep Senate, deep state. I don't know. It's not like that, okay? All I know is what I see, and it has to be I see. And here's the thing, even the live, I kind of question it sometimes. Here's what I question. I question, and this is going to sound so bad, but in my alter mind, I question whether or not the press works with the government. Just saying. And I understand, and I'm like, that's my like conspiracy theory. That would be my conspiracy theory. I think that sometimes. But then when I come back down to it, like, reporters are supposed to, like, they're there to give us our news. Why would they be giving us fake news, though? The only reason that, like I don't, like, all of this stuff is, like, all new for me. I don't know if it's because I've been out of the news for so long, but it's strange to me. It's strange how, like, I do see some fake news, and I don't know if that's reporters not doing their job, or what. And there's a lot of things in the news that are like, I don't know why you can't talk to more than one fucking person. So I find problems with that. So I don't, even though I do watch I watch it to see what numbers they're going to say. But I think I'm slowly falling off because I'm getting sick and tired of watching shit that, like, is only so much of what I want to see. Oh, bucks. Girl, I don't have nothing. Look at this is what I'm living on these. This is what I'm like. That's just the way it is. I have to drive into Delaware on the 4th, right? Because I have to see the doctor. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna live for 8 days on what I have here. Like, there's no fucking way. No way that I am going to be able to live off of that. The only thing that I can do is, but even that, even what I have to cook with is just like, I have one more that I could cook, like one more recipe. That's all I have. Yeah, agreed, Zena. Oh, cover up your kids too. Don't let them think bullshit. Like, fucking cover your kids. Don't even fucking let your kids out. Alright, I'm gonna wig out on you guys right now. Like, I'm gonna wig. Alright, just to let you know, I'm freaking out right now about this. Fucking keep your kids. And do you love your kids? Please tell me if you love your kids. Fucking keep them safe. Like, I am so scared about the fact that I read the fucking science on this, that all these parents are gonna be dealing with these fucking sick children for the rest of their life. Like, keep your kids safe. Wash their fucking hands. Put the fucking mask on them and keep them away. Like, I wigged out. Someone told me they were gonna take their kids to, like a hotel resort type of fucking thing. And I lost my mind. I was like, no, I don't want you to do that. Do you know how many people could be touching from here to there? And, well, I don't care that you think they're not gonna touch, but they're gonna touch everything. I was like, do not do that. And they belong, like, I know this person, so I don't want to lose these babies. So it freaks me out. Like, that's how freaking, that's from reading the science behind it. That's just where that is. Yeah. So when I get back from Delaware, I stay here. I try not to go over I don't go, like, anytime I go somewhere, I come back, I try to stay as quarantined as possible, just in case, you know. And it's the best you can do. But, you know, the kids that are dying, it's awful. It is fucking awful. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. The amount of kids that are dying now because of the mutation, that's the problem, is that it's going to mutate again before the shot. That's my theory, is that by the time they're ready to do the vaccine, the virus is going to have been mutated so many times that it's going to fuck up. Like, that's my theory. That's my science theory. Okay, that's not like, oh, the news said this, because they don't. They kind of stay away from saying anything that is like dramatic. More, because it really, what they're giving you is the soft news. It really is. Like the real hardcore fucking, the like when you really go in and you look at what is real, and they are softening things for you, the news. Oh, the hospitals are shut down? Really? Interesting. Well, they can say, well, the thing is, this should not, all right, here's another thing. Lourdes, I'm going to tear apart your comment right now, and I'm sorry. Lourdes said Nelson and his son say bullshit, but they are Trumpers. Now, those two fucking sentences should not be together. This is all I'm saying. Like, those two sentences are the worst fucking sentences to be together. The fact that he votes for someone, or his mental fucking whatever is for someone, means that he's not going to be safe during a like, do y'all think that the fucking scientists have time to do nothing? Like, what do you think they're doing? Do you think they're just sitting on their ass not doing nothing? What do you think? Like, why would they bother? Because you have to have all this information. You have to be able to access. If I can access all this information, then why is it? How is it? How? Like, why? Why would it? Why would the world? Why would the world be shut down? It's a hoax. Everybody got it. Here's the thing. When you ask somebody about the coronavirus, they will say it's the China virus. But if it is the China virus, then how can it be a hoax? And this is the same people who say it's a hoax. But if you call it the China virus, then you're giving it a name. It's a virus. Like, you fucking saying it's a virus, and then you're saying it's a hoax. Like, do you hear yourself? I'm sorry, but do you hear yourself? It's a total contradiction of what, like, just do your homework. All the hospitals, in a few counties, in a few different states, have overflow, and they need PPE. They have reached out to FEMA, which FEMA did say for them to reach out. They did in fact reach out, and now they can't, they couldn't back up. Like, they said they had it, but then they were screaming to the White House. So I don't fucking know what's going on there. That's just, and I I don't know what these people think. Like, if you say you have something and then 2 days later you say you don't have something, and that's just same with anything else. Like, a lot of this is a whole lot of bullshit. Okay, so the riots. I think that if we didn't have the breaking in of the stores, we wouldn't be this bad. Like, if we didn't have that part where people started to break in the protests, wouldn't collide with that, because now all it is colliding. And all right, so I'm going to say something, and you can take it how you want to take it. Okay, so John, what is his name? John Willis, the man who just passed, John Lewis. Okay, John Lewis was paraded around the, wherever, the bridge, Black Lives Matter, all that stuff. I didn't see any masks. More like 1 of 10 people maybe were wearing a mask. I'm like, get together. So then that's a whole cluster of fucking people that are going to be sick. So they stopped to take a picture at Black Lives Matter. Which I thought was ironic. Because this is a man who fought for all the privileges and rights and fucking got arrested a bazillion times. And he really fucking fought for people of color. I don't want to say black or brown because I think it's people of color. To have rights like 60 years ago. Okay? He busted his ass to get the rights of these races, or maybe just black. Let's just say black, okay? Then he went into Senate. Guess what? I feel like at that point, if a black man is sitting in Senate, then every black man and every black woman, every colored, anybody, any white, brown, like, this is the land of the free at this point. Like, you are able to do shit. He fought for that. He won that. And now he's on Black Lives Matter, which kind of overshadows the fact that he worked so fucking hard in his life. And now we have all this shit going on as though he did nothing. As though this man actually did fucking nothing. He arrested bazillion times. He was arrested in Senate when he was in whatever Senate he was. He was arrested there too. But he was able to have the seat. He's been in, had the seat. That means that everyone else can too, right? That means he won the fight. Not that there's not racist shit that's gonna kind of be always there. I feel like it starts in the home, and if the home, you're gonna say what you want out there, but someone in that home is gonna fucking agree with the parents in that home, and that's just the fucking, like, it is what it is. But I don't watch TV, right? And to me, when we had a black man for president, in my brain, like, we're there. In my brain, we are there. Look we have a black president. That means there's, like, you can make something of like, to me, all I said, like, anytime I talk to somebody, I was like, I don't care what you look like or what you do. You can make something of yourself. This is the land of the free. It's opportunity. You just have to work hard to get there. And this time I'm talking about couponing. I will be talking about couponing. Couponing. Stupid shit. But just work hard. You can get there. Because couponing, here it is. Couponing, when I did couponing, I would sell some of my overage, okay, which made me money, but I also donated too, and gave my friends and family, blah, 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 right? So whenever I would meet somebody, I would be like, listen, I'm telling you, you could do couponing and you could, have everything in your house and you can make money. And then they go home and they're like, I can't do that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is the land of the free. Get your fucking ass up and do something. Now, this is to the white person. This isn't even like, I'm talking, like, actually, it's like the person that I'm thinking about in my mind, she is Puerto Rican. Okay, one of my best friends for like a bazillion years. And I went and I taught her, and I'm sorry if you see it, Tanya. I taught her, and she just... And I was like, you're fucking killing me. You're fucking broke. You are fucking broke. You have people handing you the fucking coupons. And you're not going to fucking do it. Are you fucking kidding me? Just saying. So there are lots of opportunities that I find. And so not watching TV for 10 years, 10, 15. Anytime I go to someone's house, they'll watch TV. All right? And I'm looking up at the TV, and over the years I realize how the world had changed in my eyes when I was watching the fucking commercials. And I saw, well, at one point I hadn't watched so long that it was a white guy, a black guy, and their fucking 2 Chinese children for a commercial. I was like, we have evolved! Like, I saw that commercial, I was like, this is fucking great. Look at this. I was like, when did we get here? Because I hadn't watched in so long. I think I was at a point where I had watched, I might have seen, no, because when we got to that, I was like, I hadn't even seen anything yet. And here was a gay couple with children, and I, they were talking about soap or something. I don't fucking know. And I was like, this is fucking great. So I thought, I don't know, I think I am like I guess I'm very naive to think that John Lewis accomplished a lot of what he went for. Obama accomplished what he went for. Jay-Z, Kanye West, crazy fucking motherfucker, right? Crazy motherfucker, right? Making millions. Making millions. You know why? Because he goes for it. He just makes his fucking ideas work. He don't care. He'll fucking find a way. And that's all you gotta do. And I know sometimes it's kind of like rough because I even feel like the fighting. I have to I fight myself. But, you know, I just felt like we're all free. We all have the same right. We all have the same ability. Okay? That's what I feel like. And I guess I'm being proven wrong, but I just really thought it was ironic to have him stand on a Black Lives Matter that is basically saying he did nothing in his time if you break it down. So that's how I feel about that. And I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but I respect what he did. I completely respect what he did first before I respect anything else. And I do respect in my own way. I just believe that there is that opportunity. It doesn't matter what color you are. And for the most part, I'm talking to a lot of white people, and I'm like, this is fucking, you can do something. But if I was just like I said, I was talking to Puerto Rican, I've talked to every color about this, and a lot of times I'm just talking about couponing, because you can make money doing it. You can or at least when I was doing it, I would force it down anyone's fucking throat. I don't care what fucking color you are. I'm like, this is America. You can do it. There is something you want to do it, do it. What you want to do. Just think about what you want to do. You want to do something, go and fucking do it. Make it happen. You can make it happen. I know no money and this and that and the other thing, but this is the time of you can make your own TV show. You see this? Hi. I don't have a lot of viewers right this second, but you know what? When I was doing this and I was in my prime, I had 10,000 viewers by the time I was done with my video. I am disabled. I have had a brain tumor. I had a husband who beat me up fucking 5 days after brain surgery. I smacked him back. I was the one who got her fucking arrested, carried into. I have been roughed up by police. I've been pulled over 15 fucking times in one damn year. And I've gone through the divorce, and then I've been married and divorced. I have fibromyalgia. If I can fucking make it work, makes things work for me, then you should be able to do it too. That's how I feel about it. And just because I'm not the color, if Oprah and Winfrey, Oprah and Whoopi and Obama and my God. You know, when you have a specific name that you want to say, like I don't want to say Jay-Z again, but I want to say another black again. And then what else? Do you have those? Oh God. And all these shows that are all mixed and like I just thought we were already like I thought we were somewhere good. I just thought we were somewhere good. That's all. I don't know. That's my opinion. All right. So what else? Let me see if there's something else that I want to talk about. Because people are going to start fucking judging me at this point. I got to start doing this and making fucking food. Let's see. I've been watching the cases go up everywhere, and that's a lot of it. Oh, okay. So, stimulus check. Second stimulus check. Okay. I'm going to tell you every time I say something, I'm going to say, I'm going to say my theory or my hypothesis, I guess. All right, so this is something that I've said since the way beginning of this situation when we started to, when we did the first stimulus, and I knew at that point that we would be doing a second stimulus. And this is how I knew. Because the things that were coming out of the White House were like ridiculous with the whole detergent and shit like that. So I think that right as September, like just as we're so desperate, some of us, not me, I don't have a whole lot of money. Like I literally have $800 a month. That's it. Okay, and I have to make everything work from that. So I just want people to know, like, I don't really fucking, if somebody buys lotion that month, like, that's my extra money. So, last 30 days, zero. Okay? So, what was I saying about that? But I haven't changed, really. But the families that have changed, who don't have their jobs and having problems with the unemployment, people who can't get unemployment, all of that stuff. I am betting that there will be a huge stimulus check right before the election. Need I say more? Like, if you can save, if some people, because that, I mean, people are already desperate, but if we get it out to there, it's going to be bad, desperate, bad, desperate. So, oh, there's my big fly. Maybe he was sleeping. Or maybe the little one grew. I don't know. But I anticipate that there will be one. I don't know whether they're going to keep the $600 stimulus on the unemployment. I really think that the $600 should be given for as many weeks before had started, and then just be reduced to what they would normally make with their check, right? I think that's fair. I think that's a good idea. Like, just give them their check. Whatever their check was. Right? Because you don't have to tax it. So that's in my brain. But the stimulus, so I'm not sure that they're gonna continue with that. But I would say, like, a lot of people are going back and forth with it because the state and all that is going back and forth with it. But President Trump did say out of his own mouth that there's going to be a stimulus check and it's going to be a big one. Now, that is so far out from where they are and what the decision is and all that. If he's saying that, that means he already has something in mind. And they're down here just fucking working bullshit up. All right? I think he's going to wait on it. And it's only fucking fumbling down there because I'm sorry, I don't think the $600, no, I don't think it should be passed either. I think that they can give them their salaries. That's what I think. Salaries. You don't need an extra $600. Fucking. And the thing is that when you get unemployment, because my first husband was always on unemployment, you would get 60% of what you were making, and it was only 10% lower from what the taxes were taken out. So if they just put it in at like 75%, that would pretty much be where their salary is. And there you go. Like, there's no fucking reason. I saw, I almost was getting offline, but this was another fucking problem that I had, okay? On the news, 2 nights in a row, or all day, or all the day, I think it was 2 days, there was a family, okay? Each of them was getting a $600 extra. And they were going to the fucking pantry. 2 different pantries! And they're, like, talking about them like they're fucking sorrowful. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That family, let's say $300 each is their salary, right? And you take, that's $600 a month. That's a huge, $600 a check. That's fucking huge. So how much is that for the week? So that's that's $1,200. What? No! No, and we have people fucking starving? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it should go. Like, I really think, like, that, you know that first, like, we had, before they started this, before the package actually came out, it was like 12 weeks, right? Is it February, March, April? Yeah, like 12 weeks. So you give them $600 to make up for the bullshit on those 12 weeks. For whatever you were at, whenever you got. So if you had 12, then you had 12. If you had 4, then you had 4, and that's it. Exactly, Tina. Like, yeah, it does suck. It does. And I am a person who never worked for anyone. I don't like working for fucking people. Like, and no offense to anybody who works for people, okay? It just is, my personality doesn't, I'm a leader. And so I have a really hard time being underneath somebody, like, real fucking hard. If I think I'm right, I fucking think I'm right. I don't give a shit what you have to say. Usually I won't say it unless I know I'm right. Like, I am not that presumptuous. I don't lie. I don't think something. I know something. And if I share it with you, I share it with you. So that's what I think. I think that, and as much as I love... Exactly, Tina. Exactly. Now, on top of it, they got the $1,200, right? Like that everybody else got. So it's like, you're done. And they're promoting this family. And I'm like, are you seriously telling me you are getting $1,200 extra a month and you're still going to the fucking pantry? You weren't making that before. Why are you so in debt? Like, what are you doing? Because at this point, you've been getting, because now they're like it's about to end, which means you've been on it for 20 weeks. Okay, that was the extended. You're on for fucking 20 weeks and you couldn't catch up by then? What the fuck are you doing with that fucking money? That's how I feel about it. That's how I felt about it. Like, I don't go to the pantry. I mean, if I have an extra $600 per check coming in, that's a lot of fucking money, man. You know what? If I had that money coming in, I could have my teeth paid off in 10 weeks. I could have my teeth paid off, all my bills paid off, like any little back bills that I might have. I do have like a charge, $5,000 from fucking this bullshit that all happened to me in the last year of everybody leaving their debt on me. I could fucking pay that off and buy my own fucking trailer. I'm just saying. Like, I did the math in my head and I'm like, wow, that is fucking crazy. So basically, if you made $400 a week and then you're only your check comes in, so you get your unemployment is $240. You made only $400, but now you're getting $600 plus $240, which is $840, that's double what you make. I know, buying stock up. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes me, I don't really do this on my cannabis, thing. Like, cheers, anyways. I got a lot in there now. Right. Listen, this specific family was they were the family, that was what was on the news. That's the family that they're like saying, this is so terrible, they need to, do it again. And I'm like, listen, the unemployment should stay on whoever. If you're unemployed from the coronavirus, it should just stay. Okay, that should stay. I 100% agree with that. Also, I also see that people are, starting to do the online thing, and they're starting to do this thing and then that thing and this thing, and getting savvy, but they're still getting that money. Like, this makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. And don't get me wrong, when the stimulus does come in, and it goes for everybody, because it does look like it will go for everyone. Some people who don't, their life hasn't changed, there should be no reason for them to get that. I'm one of those. Okay, I am one of those people. So, and you know what? I really could use that money, and it would be life-changing money. For any type of money, you know what I'm saying? But I don't believe that I should get it. But that's why I think that the second stimulus will come in. His numbers are fucking shit. And that's going to save him in the end. Like, because the bill is so far out, how could he possibly know what kind of stimulus is going to be? Because that fucking bill is like, they are fucking they keep on burying it and burying it and burying it. Like, and nah, it's got to go here, and they got blah, 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 blah. So now it's now buried, it looks like, for another 3 weeks. If it doesn't go through, if anything doesn't go through at the end of the fucking month, it's another fucking, like, 6 weeks or some bullshit. So, this is my rant for today. I really need to learn to joke in between it, but I'm like, I am a little weird about doing it. You don't? How, if you're closed down, how does, someone did tell me they were getting a stimulus check every month from Canada. So, you know. Yeah. It is mine. But you know, that will create my haters. Which nobody has been, because I don't try to be hateful. I really don't. In fact, you know what? The girl on here, her name is Lourdes. She's been talking to me about Nelson. Now, I know her. I made her a viewer. She happened to come onto my page, and I was talking about immigration and Colombians. She's Colombian, and maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think it's Colombian. I was talking about Florida. And but all I was really saying is I would prefer if you come to the country to speak the language. But I was having kind of a debate over it, and I really could have been torched. She wound up being my friend. I was like, that's fucking cool. Like that was, because I was like kind of like this, but somehow I got gotten to the subject with whomever I was talking to. And I'm pretty good about talking about politics. Like, I'll agree to disagree with you before I'll fight with you. I'm not going to get like I want to save you a life. So I'm saying, you know, please look at this information because it will save your life. Not, I'm not looking at whether you're left or right or up or down or in between. I don't care. And I am neither. Okay, I am registered as a Democrat, but I am neither right or left, kinda, because I will vote to my what I think. Like, I have voted left like 3 times and right 3 times. So, and in my own state, I voted in, I don't even know which one is left. I voted in the Republican. Like, but I am more Democrat, but I'm not. Like, when I hear myself talk, I find that I'm just a very mixed. See, because in the beginning, I thought fucking Trump was, like, I thought maybe, this is what I thought. Maybe this guy speaking his mind and doing what he's doing is what we need. I thought a businessman would be good, nice to see what a businessman would do. This is what I thought. But I felt like he needed to, if you're going to take care of the United States, that you should know about the United States. Right? That's all I'm saying. You should know what the Constitution is. You should know, all of these things, like, by heart. You should just know. I think a man who's dedicated, or a woman who's dedicated to the United States that much, that they should know everything and be able to, like, really, like, take care of it. That's what I feel. And anybody who isn't should not be a president, because, and they should be part, like, when they get into office, you have to be fighting for everybody, not just one person, one set of people. You need to be able to bring everybody together. And even Joe Bush Jr. fucking brought us together during 9/11, like, and he was a fucking tart, like. And I voted him in the second time because I said we needed to show the world that we were united in keeping the president for another fucking 4 years. Like, I didn't want that to me seemed like it was weak. But then I found out that the government wasn't doing what they were saying, and I was really unhappy that someone I know had, like, secret information, and they gave me the secret information, and I was, like, not fucking happy. I was just like, I'm never voting again. I'm never voting again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I vote. I'm never voting again. Thank you, Deanna. Or a prime minister I spoil every year if it's not worthy. Yes. Agreed. Prime minister, yes. Agreed. I you know, whatever it is. Like, You know what? And here's the thing. Trump, I'm going and my battery's low. This past week, the first 2 days he came out, it was brilliant. Like, if you just take away everything else, like, because that's what I do with him. Like, you have to understand the person, right, to what's going on. So I have to just sometimes drop everything else and just listen to him, so that, like, I'm coming, because maybe he could just be a spoiled brat and fucking he's just whatever. So I try to give him the benefit of doubt. That's what I want to say. And he was brilliant this week. And I know you just stay on the script and you're good. And that's all he had to do, was stay on the script at any point. It was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. It was like that's the person you kind of want to see. So I just wish that that would have always been. I just wish people would forget about red, left, or right when it comes to your health. Your health should not reside on whether you're left or right. And someone just saying, if it's a hoax, here's another thing. When you say it's a hoax, then how is it that the people in the White House have COVID? Like, how are the people anybody still holding on to that? Just saying. Let's see. There was another thing that I must have read it on the Twitter. Tomorrow when we talk, we're going to go through the Twitter together. Okay? I'm thinking I might... Okay. Okay, one of the people that are close to the president has COVID. That's the only thing I don't get. When people are, we have all this, it's a Chinese virus, but it's a hoax. It can't be a virus if it's a hoax. Like, and it can't be it can't be in the White House. The White House would never have it if it was a hoax. So, the White House would never put that shit out. The Trump would never say this one has COVID. They just wouldn't. So I don't know why people just don't give in to the fact that you may die, and that's awful that you may die. And he's even now he's canceling his shit. So, do what you gotta do. All right, I gotta run too. All right, I don't have to run, but I'm ready to run. My throat's ready to run. All right, y'all. I hope you had a fun time with me today. We'll see how people feel about this. I hope everybody has a good day. Stay safe. Put your something to not catch the disease. Sterilize yourself. This way. What I do is I do my hands, anything I've touched, my face, maybe my arms, maybe my clothes. I might even change my clothes. So I do, but that's after I've been with people. Stay safe, y'all. I love it. I love y'all. Peace.